Man, let's run that back, man. Let's run this back, man. Whew, my goodness.
Psst, I see dead people. What's the 100 beat, ho? Nigga, eat a free throw. Tell them they broke. Nigga, walk around like Tizo. What's up with these dirty ass niggas trying to see Compton? They in the street, they fuck them all in their mama. How many options can we got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna pass on his body. I'm John Stockton.
We're gonna talk about it, man. Why they hating on me like this? They hating on Trump. They hating on M.I.M.S. They don't want me to help people get real money. Come on now. Let's go, Trump. That's right. Let's go, Trump. Smash that like button for Trump tonight, man. I'm telling you, America, freedom. Let's get it. Look, y'all want to get gold and silver, man? Let me know at callsmetals.com. Fight, fight, fight. We're going to talk about it. Dot, fuck them up. I'm going to do my stuff. Trump 2024. Y'all see that, right? Let me know y'all see that. We getting real money over here. We getting real money over here. At callsmetals.com. We getting real money over here. We're going to talk about it. Oh, they mad. You know they mad. You know they mad. Smash that like button, man. We about to talk about it in a little bit. XRP to the moon. That's right, Skeet. XRP to the moon. Man, you know how many people I see on TikTok showing silver? They gonna try to suspend my live stream for showing silver. Stop playing with me. Man, come on, yo. They crazy. They haters. They mad because I'm talking about Trump. Yeah. Let's get it. Look, let me turn this down, man. Let's talk about it. Yeah. What's going on, man? Like I said, look. They hating, man. They mad that Trump winning right now. You know why they mad? They mad because they against the American people. You see, Trump getting in office, and what he say? We're going to cut income tax. We're going to cut the tax on tips. We're going to cut Social Security tax. That's good for the American people. They mad at Trump for that. They don't want me to go live showing silver because Trump getting ready to bring out the wealth effect for the average American citizen. Crypto market taking off right now. This is the crypto capital of the world. America gonna be the crypto capital of the world. Yeah, Kamala wanted to tax us more. Kamala Harris would have been the worst thing that could ever happen to this country. And you thought Joe Biden was bad. Joe Biden was bad. I'm telling you, under Kamala Harris, it was over. It was over. All your dystopia movies, all the doom and gloom, end of the world movies that you've seen. Okay, that's what was going to be under Kamala Harris presidency. Because you know what happened under Trump right now? Trump told Netanyahu, he told him, look, we need to end this war in Gaza by the time I take office. Trump said that we need to end the war in Gaza by the time I take office. Putin and Russia, they said, look, we're ready to negotiate. We're ready to do a peace deal in Ukraine. Already ending the wars. That's a good thing. That's a blessing. Anybody who is against that, they're working with some evil forces. They're working with some evil forces. I'm telling you. That's why people don't want you to know about this right here. They don't want you to get real money either, folks. They don't want you to vote for Trump. They don't want you to get real money. They want you to get fake news. They want you to have fake money. They want you to have fake teachers, fake assets. Okay, the fake shit is out the window. It's over. We're going into 2025. We got the Trump presidency right now. People don't understand. Is something that the world has never seen before. You have never in your life seen an administration like you're going to see with this administration with President Trump and the dream team, the Avengers that he has surrounding around him right now. He said it in his last term that he didn't know how to govern. His last term, he said, I didn't know how to govern. And he said that, they had these transition teams and they had brought these people in, okay? And a lot of these people were neocons. They were working against him, double agents inside his own administration. You know what I mean? And so now in this new administration, he got Ron Paul. Man, shout out to the libertarians, man. He got Elon Musk, Tulsi Gabbard. You know what I'm saying? Robert Kennedy. Yo, I'm so big on the healthcare right now. I'm so big on the healthcare right now. Trump said we're going to get Robert Kennedy said he's going to advise Trump to get rid of the fluoride in the water. Do you guys realize that they have been poisoning us with fluoride in the water and the toothpaste? Do you realize that? How many our children, we grew up, we brushing our teeth with all this Crest and all these different toothpastes, and it has fluoride in it. And fluoride is a neurotoxin that calcifies your pineal gland, affects your ability to fight and think. Okay? So they've been putting that in the water, and they put it in the toothpaste. And Trump administration, with the help of Robert Kennedy, said we're going to get the fluoride out the water. They're going after Big Pharma and the FDA. We're going to make America healthy again. Yo, shout out to Trump and the Trump. Man, come on, yo, smash that like button for Trump. You see what I'm saying? We're going to make America healthy again. We're going to make America wealthy again. Okay? We're going to make America and the world safer again. That get me excited right there. Anybody who's not excited about a Trump presidency, you don't have any critical thinking skills. You've been brainwashed, in my opinion. You think that the dollar is money, which is not. The dollar, which is a Federal Reserve's note, it's a piece of paper. You know, I tell people all the time, public enemy number one is the Federal Reserve. Okay? I know the mainstream media and the forces that be want you to think that Russia and China and Iran, and they want you to tell you that they're the enemy. I'm telling you right now, the enemy to the United States and to the rest of the world is the Federal Reserve. It's the private central bank. Because it's the Federal Reserve that has enslaved this nation through debt, through the creation of their product, which is the Federal Reserve's note. So that debt, that product that you call money, is constantly losing value, while gold and silver is how you preserve your wealth and grow your wealth. So the Federal Reserve is devaluing your currency. Do people realize right now the Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rates? You do know that, right? You do know that the Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rates. And what that means when they cut interest rates? That means that they're going to devalue the dollar. That means the dollar is going to have less value. Okay? And as the dollar has less value, the average person who holding on the dollars, saving in dollars, is going to get harder for them to maintain their standard of living. And grocery prices is already crazy. Grocery prices is already crazy right now just to eat. What you think is going? What? Imagine how it would have been under Kamala, man. But people wouldn't have been able to survive. You wouldn't even been able to survive under Kamala. Okay. But understand something, that the Federal Reserve is going to continue to kill the purchasing power of the dollar. Okay. And even with Trump, understand something about the Trump presidency. President Trump, during his last administration, called for negative interest rates. Okay. Trump called for a weaker dollar. Okay. What does that mean? That means that you need more dollars to purchase goods and services, that your dollar is becoming worthless. So Trump called for that in his last administration. Okay. So now we know that the Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rates. We know that Trump is for negative interest rates. Okay. And so what does that mean? That means that these assets, silver, okay, real money, constitutional money, okay, this is going to go up in value. This is people don't even understand how massively undervalued physical silver is. I could be on here all night talking about physical silver. I'm telling you, in the wealth transfer that's about to come in these assets, millionaires will be created from those who hold in physical silver. Okay, millionaires will be created from those who hold in physical silver, the most undervalued physical asset on the planet. This right here. And you guys know that I say XRP is the most undervalued digital asset. XRP is the most undervalued digital asset on the planet. I'm telling you, but these physical and digital assets, physical silver, okay, gold, cryptocurrency, this is where you want to have your money in right now. Because the dollar is not where it's at. The dollar is not where it's at. Somebody says these kilos. No, these is 100-ounce silver bars. These some heavy bars right here too. These 100 ounces. So if you want to get silver and gold and you want to get it at cost, look, go to at cost metals. Okay. I don't know if you're watching this live stream and you are acquiring physical silver and gold you want to go to at cost metals to get it because they have the best prices. Okay, because it's at cost. There's no markup on the asset. So go to atcostmetals.com, www.atcostmetals.com. Enter referral code Ricardo Hamilton, and you can start getting physical silver and gold delivered to your home at cost. Okay, so I'm pumped up and excited about a Trump presidency because I know what's coming. I know what's coming. I know we're about to create massive wealth right now. Okay, we're about to go into a renaissance period. Okay, when it comes to wealth and it comes to money, and it's important that you get these assets now because I'm telling you right now, silver is not going to be this cheap forever. Silver is not going to be this cheap forever. Okay, gold is already broken out all-time highs. Okay, you see what's going on with Bitcoin. XRP just pumped to like, what is XRP right now? XRP, let me see. I just had it up. Yeah, here we go. XRP right now is coming down a little bit. It pumped up to like 57 cents. It was trading around 51, 52, 53 cents. Just pumped to 57 cents. XRP is going much higher, folks. Okay, XRP, XLM, the whole crypto space, the AI narrative is still there. Meme coins right now popping off in the crypto space. Okay, yes, it is still possible to purchase XRP. You can go to Coinbase or crypto.com, Uphold. There's a lot of places you can get XRP. Very easy to get XRP right now. You want to because this is the thing. We're not out the woods yet, folks. I'm pumped up and excited about a Trump presidency, but I'm telling you right now that the market is still in chaos. When the Federal Reserve has to still manipulate rates like they are right now, and we have BRICS and other countries dumping dollars, dumping treasuries, okay? And when you have massive inflation taking place right now, the dollar is not where you want to be. It's just not. And so that's why it's important that you save your money in silver and gold, which is how you preserve your wealth and grow your wealth right now, right? So, and understand something about Trump. Trump knows the value of gold and silver. Trump knows that gold and silver is real money. Gold and silver is constitutional money. You know, they talk about we're in the Constitution. What did Kamala say in her speech about the Constitution? Why don't we get back to the Constitution under your administration? You know, gold and silver is constitutional money. The United States dollar, the Federal Reserve note is not money. Okay, it's not money. The Federal Reserve note is a piece of paper. So look, we're showing people how to get real assets, man. Real physical silver at costmetals.com. This is a 5-ounce bar right here. 5-ounce bar right here. At Cost Metals is where you can get some silver and gold. You can get it at cost. Referral code Ricardo Hamilton. You got a lot of unique pieces. Of course, some gold too. Shout out to those who got some gold backs. I got a lot of gold backs. You know, I just had this one right here, some gold backs. You want to get some real money because I want you to understand something, folks. You don't have any money right now. If all you have is dollars, you don't have money. You got fiat currency. You have a liability. Most people don't have money. I know that you think the United States dollar in your bank account is money. It's not. And I don't know if you know, but the banks have already passed bail-in laws. We're going to see more banks in crisis going into closing out this year and next year. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, look, this stuff is beautiful. There's some beautiful, unique pieces. It's a 2-ounce silver coin. Okay. For all my crypto people, man, we got the Ethereum. They got Ethereum silver coin. Okay. Look, we got a Litecoin, Bitcoin piece. I don't know about y'all, but I love looking at real money. I recommend everybody get this book. If you want to get educated on what's going on, get this book right here. The Creature from Jekyll Island. Okay. If you really want to understand who public enemy number one is, it's the private central bank. It's the Federal Reserve. Okay. You need to get this book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. Okay. One of the best books out there by G. Edward Griffin. Breaking down the corruption in the system. Oh yeah, I got some beautiful pieces. Hey, Doge, get into Doge right now. Okay. Elon Musk, Doge is gonna go crazy. I think Doge gonna hit $1. I think Doge gonna hit $1 this cycle. Somebody say how to purchase physical crypto coins. Oh, well, this is silver. They just, embedded it, with a crypto image. Cryptocurrency is not physical. Cryptocurrency is digital. That's Shiba. A lot of people bullish on Shiba. Okay, that's a 1-ounce Shiba coin. A lot of people bullish on Shiba. Meme coins getting ready to take off, man. Meme coins taking off. I got this beautiful piece right here, Lilith. I don't know if y'all know who Lilith is in the Bible. You know what I'm saying? People who got real money, man, they love to see real money and hold real money. You know, so if you want to get silver and gold, go to atcostmetals.com, www.atcostmetals.com. I want to show y'all this right here. This right here, really to me, it symbolizes what's going on right now. If you see this is a 10-ounce bar, and that's Jesus. Okay? That's Jesus in the temple whipping the money changers. I don't know if y'all can see that. The money changers at the bottom of the bar, and Jesus whipping them. Okay? That's what's about to go down right now. Right? With the Federal Reserve and the dollar. They about to whip them up out of here. It's gonna be, yep, that's Jesus Christ. It's gonna be real money. This is God's money right here. God's money is silver and gold. I hope you understand that. Silver and gold is mentioned from Genesis to Revelations. This is God's money. Okay? Gold and silver are mentioned in the Constitution. Okay? Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution. Gold and silver has been money since the times of Africa, Egypt, okay? All over the place, right? And so now, I love, where do you purchase that one online? Reach out to me, send me a message, follow me, send me a message. I'll help you find that particular coin. But you can get gold and silver at atcostmetals.com, atcostmetals.com, referral code Ricardo Hamilton, right? So this is the thing. Let me see this comment here. Yeah, silver and gold at cost. What's the name of the book? Yeah, the name of the book is The Creature from Jekyll Island. The Creature from Jekyll Island by G. Edward Griffith. Okay? The Creature from Jekyll Island. I know it's backwards, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. How long do you hold on to it? So understand something. This is real money. You know, most people don't know that the dollar is just cotton. Do you realize that like they really just like did a slavery 2.0 job? We used to be slaves and have to pick cotton. You know that people are going to work every day for cotton? When you go to work, you get paid in the Federal Reserve's note. Do you know that 70% of the Federal Reserve's note is just cotton? You literally going to work for cotton. We used to work to pick cotton. Now you go to work for cotton. Okay? So the smart people, they go to work for cotton, but they really working for God's money because they go convert it into real money, physical silver and gold. Yeah, silver is the best. People don't understand right now. Russia, China, India, they're buying more silver than they ever have in any time period in history. Let me see if I can pull that up on one of my screenshots that I got for y'all really quickly, man. Because this education right here. Let me see this. See if you guys can see that. Man, pull that up. Nah, don't go to eBay. eBay is the worst place to me to buy gold and silver because you never know what you're dealing with. You could be dealing with some scammers. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure that you're getting the real gold and silver. You go to atcostmetals.com. You know what I'm saying? Get it pure. Get it delivered. Atcostmetals.com, referral code Ricardo Hamilton. Silver is used to convert property into land patents. Yeah, no, silver is real money. And so we got Russia, we got China, we got India buying more silver than they ever have in any time period in history. The supply is low, the demand is high for silver right now. We're going to see silver break out into all-time highs. Somebody say, I sell on eBay plugging myself. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. I can't verify that you're not a scammer, you know what I'm saying? But I just don't trust eBay. I like to get it from dealers, you know what I'm saying? And one thing I will say about at cost metals is there's no markup on the asset. Every other company has to mark up the asset because that's how they make money. You know what I'm saying? But at cost metals, they work out like Costco. You know what I'm saying? It's a membership, but you get the gold and silver at cost. Okay? But no shade on you if you're doing a legitimate operation though. You know what I'm saying? I'm just for people getting the asset. I'm really just for people getting the asset and getting it at the best prices. I really don't care where. Silver right now. Silver 44-year cup and handle, the largest bullish formation ever. One thing people need to understand about silver, right? Silver is how you're going to grow and preserve your wealth. Silver is antimicrobial, it's antibacterial, it's antiviral, it's antifungal. Okay, silver is used in solar panels. Massive demand for solar panels right now. Massive demand for solar panels right now. Silver is a massive demand right now for that. EV batteries, okay. AI, I mean, just electronics, satellites, even missiles, the war, Tomahawk missiles, all this stuff needs silver. And there's actually a shortage of silver right now. There's a shortage. The demand for silver is way greater than the supply. We don't have enough of it. And not to mention it's returning to its industrial demand, monetary demand. People are buying silver right now because they know they need real money. They know they need a way to hedge against financial crisis and inflation, right? So we're about to see something. I mean, I'm just telling you, just get in position, man. Get in position. Don't miss this. Because if you miss this wealth transfer, if you don't have these assets, these physical and digital assets, okay, you might be subject to some type of dystopian government universal basic income where you will own nothing and be happy, like Klaus Schwab said of the World Economic Forum, right? You know, because it will get to a point where you might not be able to afford silver. You might not be able to get real money. You know what I'm saying? Like you will be in a new slavery system if you don't get real money, get physical silver and gold, get digital currency, right? And that's the thing. Somebody said, how high will it go? Silver is going to be thousands of dollars. I'm going to just say that right now. Silver, an ounce of silver, and I believe that one day you'll be able to take an ounce of silver, okay? You'll be able to take an ounce of silver and get you an acre of land. And I'm not saying that's going to happen next year. I'm not saying that. I believe by 2030, I could easily see that an ounce of silver will get you an acre of land when you understand that the collapse of the debt-based fiat monetary system. Who's watching the U.S. debt clock? If you look at the usdebtclock.org, okay, the U.S. debt clock is showing you the paper to silver ratio. The U.S. debt clock is showing you how rapid the national debt is growing. The U.S. debt clock shows you the unfunded liabilities in the hundreds of trillions of dollars. Okay, when you understand that, you know, good money chases away bad money. So the world is going to clamor to this asset. This is money. So the new monetary system is going to be on a blockchain and it's going to be backed by commodities. That's the new monetary system. So where can silver go? It's hard to really say, but I believe it's going to be thousands of dollars for an ounce of silver. The historical ratios are crazy right now, even with silver. People just don't understand like the dynamics. They don't understand the industry. Most people don't even know that silver is real money. They don't even understand that silver, the reality that we live in today doesn't even exist without physical silver, right? Physical silver is the money and gold. So look, let me say this too, man. We got to pray for Trump still. We gotta pray for President Trump. Okay, we gotta pray for President Trump. We gotta pray for President Trump's cabinet, his administration. Okay, because the same forces, okay, that jeopardized his first presidency and shut down the whole world. Remember how the whole world got shut down, right? And then we found out that our government was colluding with the social media apps to suppress information, right? Remember all that? And you had all the celebrities telling you to do this and that, right? And that wasn't in your best interest, right? Telling you to do all kinds of stuff, right? I don't even know if you can talk about it still because they still always trying to take you down on your social medias, right? So understand something. Now we're going to see something under the Trump presidency. I don't think it's going to be peaches and cream. But I think that for those who got the assets now, you're going to be better off than those who don't. That's the real thing. It's going to come down to you having options. What's going on, Joe? Good to see you, brother. It's going to come down to you having options. That's what it's going to come down to, because you saw what happened with CrowdStrike. Remember CrowdStrike? Who remembers that CrowdStrike incident? Smash that like button, man. Smash that like button. How about that algorithm? TikTok already be suppressing my live streams. They don't share my live streams out. I had to restart the live stream and start it up again because they tried to strike me for no reason. Smash that like button, man. Share this out, okay? So who remembers the CrowdStrike situation? Remember the cyber attack that went down? People couldn't go to court. People couldn't go to work. It affected a lot of people, a lot of businesses all across the world because of CrowdStrike and the cyber issue, right? Well, who's to say there's not going to be some other type of cyber issue that takes place under a Trump presidency? Who's to say that there's not going to be another situation that all of a sudden comes out of nowhere? Because the forces that be that are against Trump and what he represents for the people, they're still around. And they still got time. This could be the most tumultuous 2 months ever in history right now. We had a little euphoria pump and excitement, but who knows what tomorrow is going to bring? Who knows what tomorrow is going to bring? Because we still got about 2 months before Trump gets inaugurated. Luckily, he's got that Secret Service detail that he needs, that protection, but that don't got nothing to do to what they're going to do to the economy or what they're going to do in the global economy or the environment to create some kind of situation where, who knows, maybe there won't be an inauguration. They trying to look. I don't trust these people. So the whole point is that we can come up with all kind of ideas and things that might happen, but at the end of the day, nobody's coming to save you. You got to save yourself. Nobody's coming to save you. You got to save yourself. Okay. You got to make sure that you have the protection you and your family need. Okay, regardless of what goes down. And trust me, a little bit is a lot. A little bit is a lot. Even if you're getting 1 ounce of silver a month, man, go to At Cost Metals. Activate Coin of the Month. They got a Coin of the Month program at Cost Metals. Get the membership. It's worth it. It pays for itself. Get silver and gold at cost. Get the membership. The membership has benefits. It pays for itself. Get on the Coin of the Month. Getting 1 ounce of silver a month is huge because there are people who have no real money. You're getting no silver. Okay? Give yourself some options. Look, get some seeds. Organic, non-GMO seeds. Know how to source clean drinking water. Know how to purify your water. Me, I got a spot I go to the water. I get it right out the ground. I know how to purify my water. I got buckets, that I can, 5-gallon buckets or whatnot, purify my water, stash it away in a cold, dark place. You got to have clean drinking water. You know what I mean? Something goes down. People take it for granted that they can turn that faucet. Man, if something happens with the grid, you turn on that faucet, ain't no electricity, ain't no water coming out them pipes. I hope you know how to purify your water. I hope you know where your local farms are. You know what I'm saying? Get to know your local farmers. Make sure you got some real money to give them because they ain't going to take dollars. Who knows? Have emergency fund in cash. Be prepared to protect what you got. Okay? Be prepared to protect what you got. Have some gold, some silver, some lead, some copper. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Right? Because we just had a victory today, but the war is not over. The battle is, we had a significant battle. Yeah, gold backs too. Get gold backs. I got a lot of gold backs. I got a whole stack of gold backs. Okay? Next to the lead and the gold. And some other things. Right? But I go on because, most people don't know this information. Most people working for dollars. They save dollars. They believe that the dollar is always going to be around. They believe that, they can rely on the dollar, and they don't understand that the world has changed forever. The world, literally, listen to me, the world has changed forever. Okay? The dollar's days are numbered. You cannot value your wealth in dollars. You have to value your wealth in assets. How many ounces of silver and gold do I got? What is the quantity of digital assets do I get? How many XRP do I have? How many XLM or whatever, the major cryptocurrency that you believe is going to be there? But you guys know I believe XRP is the most undervalued digital asset on the planet. You know, how many acres of land do you got? You know what I mean? Like, give yourself some options. I hope you got your passport. Okay? If you watching this live stream, you don't got a passport, hurry up and get your passport. There's certain things that you want to have just in case. Just in case. Don't trust the banks. The banks are not your friends. The banks are not your friends. Just leave enough in the bank to pay bills that you got coming out of the bank account. Other than that, if you want to keep the cash as an emergency fund somewhere in the safe in the house next to the lead and the pews and stuff, do that. But don't leave it in the bank. Leaving your money in the bank is a major liability because the banks have already passed bail-in laws. They can come after your checking, your savings, and your safety deposit box. Okay? The banks can come after your savings and your checking and your safety. Go ahead and Google it. It's called a bail-in laws. So they got bailed out in 2008. Now you're going to bail them out during the next crisis. They didn't pass that law for no reason. Somebody say, how you buy XRP? You can go to Coinbase. You can go to Coinbase and get XRP, crypto.com, Uphold. But let me say this. Don't leave your crypto on exchanges. Take your cryptocurrency off the exchanges. Put it into a cold wallet or a hot wallet. Okay? Get it off the exchanges. Not your keys, not your crypto. Listen, when you want to get silver, okay, get it physical. If you don't hold it, you don't own it. Okay? These are some keys. These are some gems that only people who in the space know. Yeah, Ledger is good. Yeah, Ledger is good. Yeah, without a doubt. Ledger's good. I got a Ledger. Listen, get a Faraday bag. Okay? I keep my Ledger. I keep an extra cell phone with my 2FA. Oh my goodness. How many people on here got their 2FAs backed up? I know people using Google two-factor authentication. Do you have your two-factor authentication backed up on another phone? You need to have another phone that you keep in a Faraday bag along with any other USBs with information and any digital stuff. You need to keep your Ledger with your crypto. You need to put that in a Faraday bag, okay, to protect it from any type of EMP. Any type of EMP that can go off in the upper atmosphere and shut off all electron. You don't know what's going to go down. It don't hurt. A Faraday bag, you can get one of those on Amazon, right? I'd rather be safe than sorry. They say rather have it than not need it, and than need it and not have it, right? So those are some other tips. Write down your seed phrases. Don't leave them digital. Your seed phrases, your private keys, your mnemonic phrases, write them down and then laminate it. Laminate it, okay? So write on a piece of paper, go get it laminated, and store it somewhere secret and safe. Okay? You don't want to leave that stuff digital online. Your stuff get hacked. You connect to the wrong site. So many people lose their digital assets that way because they don't know what they're doing. You know, these are some of the tricks to the game. Yeah, keep it in multiple locations. You know? Because I'm telling you, I'm pumped and I'm excited about the future. But I really think that there's something coming. I know there's something coming. Because the financial crisis didn't go away because Trump's here. We still have an overvalued market. You know, the real economy is not correlating with the stock market. Okay? There are people still out here struggling. Inflation is still going crazy. The Federal Reserve still going to get in here and manipulate interest rates. The world is dumping treasuries. The bond market is going crazy. Something's going to pop here. Something's going to happen. But until that time, we have an opportunity. We have a blessing. You know, we got a window to get more assets, to fortify our security. You know what I'm saying? To get more wealthy, to make real relationships. You know what I mean? One of the other key things in this economy right now is real friends. Real friends, real family. I keep my circle tight. But I know when shit hit the fan, I got people that I'm gonna call on that I'm gonna look out for, because I know that they ain't really on the level I'm on with shit, but I know they're good people. I got extra shit just for people that I know that I can rely on, that I'm gonna want to have in my squad, because you don't want to be solo. You don't want to be solo, and everybody might not tap in with you, but you know you got some good people who you know you could leave $1,000 on the table, and you know when you come back the next day, your $1,000 still gonna be there. You know what I mean? You got some people in your life. You need to keep them people. You need to honor them people. You need to respect them people. Okay? Because in these times right now, it's a division. We're living in a divisive time period right now, right? And so you don't want to separate yourself from good people, because as stuff gets crazier out here, it's not more important than real friends, real family, real skills, real relationships. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta cherish those things. While you're getting wealthy, while we getting the gold and silver, while we getting the crypto, you know what I'm saying? Understand what's really, really valuable. Some things that can't be bought. You know, real friends is critical. Just like real food, real water. You know what I mean? Real money. Right? But also on the flip side of that too, watch out for the snakes. You got people around you that don't really rock with you. You know what I'm saying? They just around you because for whatever reason, maybe they envious. You know what I'm saying? Like you got some people around you. Look, even Jesus, okay? Even Jesus had, you know what I'm saying, a Judas in his circle. Don't think that somebody ain't hanging around you. You think they're your friend. Anybody, you gotta know. You gotta keep your circle tight. I'm telling you. Just bought $20 worth of Bitcoin. That's a start, man. Congratulations to you, man. I mean, that's a start. Now I would say you were better off buying $20 worth of XRP at 56 cents. You're gonna get way more XRP at 56 cents than buying Satoshis. Because understand something, Bitcoin is at, like, let's say 75,000, right? So for you to 2x your $20 and Bitcoin need to go to $150,000 for you to turn your $20 into 40. Okay? But you get some XRP right now at 50, let's say 57 is 56 cent right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's say, if simple math, it was 50 cent, right? You're getting 10 20 with 40 XRP or whatever it is. Like, you'll be better off getting XRP, man. Then, XRP go to $1, it's easily gonna go to $1. Man, XRP gonna go crazy. My brother, he said, my ex-brother-in-law. Yeah. You know the family. Look, I had to take grandma to go vote for Kamala Harris today. I ain't called grandma today. I ain't calling grandma for the next week. My aunt was on Facebook and she was like, what'd she say? She said some shit because she a Kamala supporter. I ain't even comment on the post. I ain't gonna call them people because I'm telling you, they upset right now. They upset. I just got 500 bucks of XRP. Yeah, awesome. Congratulations. Hold it. XRP gonna go high right now. Look, we about to go into a bull run. There's nothing holding XRP back right now. XRP, and we about to get rid of Gary. Man, sound money clap for getting rid of Gary Gensler. Shout out to Trump, man. Come on. Man, for those who don't know, Gary Gensler has been a damn demon to the to the whole crypto space. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gary Gensler, he's getting fired. Okay? Crypto about to take off, man. XRP is about to take off. Is Coinbase the best place for that? Yeah, you can go to Coinbase. Go to Coinbase and get your crypto, but just don't leave it on Coinbase. Take it off of Coinbase. Do not leave your cryptocurrency on exchanges. Put it in your non-custodial, decentralized wallet. Get your private keys, your seed phrases, your mnemonic phrases. Keep it secret. Keep it safe. Don't keep it online. Okay? Don't connect your wallets to sites. You got to be careful. People connect their wallet because a lot of these scammers, they'll email you, or they'll say that, like, there's some reward, or they're doing an airdrop, or they're going to give you free tokens. Ain't no such thing as free, folks. That's how people get scammed. They keep looking for something for nothing, and you get scammed every time looking for something for nothing. Okay? I done got scammed a few times connecting my wallet to a site. And this was a legitimate giveaway, but I connected it to the scammer site and not the real site. Listen, if you in cryptocurrency, if somebody tell me they in cryptocurrency, I'll be like, have you lost money yet? If they say no, you ain't in cryptocurrency. Because if you in crypto, you're going to lose money. That's like a rites to passage. Okay? If you ain't lost money in crypto yet, you ain't in crypto. Real talk. Hopefully come back. Real talk. Better multipliers out there. Good to see you back on live. Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. As long as I get these haters about my live stream, all I do is sit on here and talk about silver, talk about the economy like everybody else. Everybody else live stream be up. I be seeing some crazy stuff on TikTok. Stuff be going on. But me, they be trying to cut my lives. You got silver, where's the gold? Silver, my portfolio, I would say you want to have 90% silver, 10% gold. You want to have way more silver than you have gold. But I got gold, but I don't have all the gold right here. I got a gold back right here. But I ain't even bring out the gold because I want people to realize that silver is the most undervalued physical asset on the planet, and that's what you need. People need silver. Gold is at an all-time high right now. Silver is still damn near 40% off from its all-time high. Silver hasn't even broke out yet. Can you imagine all the inflation, all the manipulation, all the devaluing of the currency in silver, still 40% or so from its all-time high? Silver hasn't, it's like XRP, hasn't even had a run yet. Hasn't even had a run. I'm telling you, the most undervalued physical asset is silver. The most undervalued digital asset is XRP. He can buy a Lila at 2 cents. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Did you see Limix started listening to Coin? Yeah, I think I saw something about that. My Brody from New York working in the show in 1940 is mad right now too. Yeah. I can't even call grandma. I ain't gonna call grandma. Look, grandma was lit. She went to go vote. She went and got her box wine. She started dancing and singing. Everybody she talked to in the grocery store, Kamala, baby, Kamala. Yes, we're going to put Kamala in the White House. Yes. I ain't calling grandma. I'm going to wait till grandma call me because grandma going to be upset with me because you know when I took grandma to go vote, I said, grandma, you know they're going to lose, right? I said, you know Kamala going to lose, right? She said, you better stop playing with me. I've been up all night praying for Kamala Harris and you want to come and talk this nonsense to me. I said, look, I'm just telling you, she's going to lose, grandma. She's going to lose. She ain't want to listen. You think I ain't going to call grandma? So grandma going to have to call me. How much is At Cost Metals membership? How does it work? Yeah, Blake. So At Cost Metals membership, they got two memberships. One is $149. You pay that one time for the year. The other one is $399. That one comes with metal, and it covers you for about a year and a half. I got videos on it, presentations on it, but go ahead and create your free account. And when you sign up, I'll notice you in the system. I'll give you a call, answer any questions you got. But I do presentations on it. I got it on my YouTube channel and all that. But if you send me a message, I'll make sure I take care of you. Or just go ahead and create your free account with At Cost Metals. And I'll reach out to you and give you a call. But atcostmetals.com, referral code Ricardo Hamilton is one word, no spaces, Ricardo Hamilton. I'm not near anyone who support the opposite side of Trump. What crypto wallet is good? Depends on what crypto you got. I can't tell you what crypto wallet is good because I don't know what crypto you got. Not all wallets hold all crypto. Yeah, SafePal is good. Yeah, get you a ledger. We pulling all soldiers back from all the wars. Yeah, sound money clap for that, man. We got to end these wars, you know? All this money, billions of dollars. You know, Zelensky, who is a dictator, you do know Zelensky's a dictator. They ain't got no elections in Ukraine. Every time Zelensky come over here, another $100 billion for him. But what about the people? What about the veterans? What about the homeless? People out here struggling right now. Man, we got to end these wars, man. Shout out to that. Let's see what's going on with these meme coins real quick. I got me a buy order at 5XRP. What kind of bars were you tapping? These are 100-ounce silver bars. These are 100-ounce. These are two 100-ounce silver bars, okay? So an ounce of silver right now, they smack the price down on the paper markets to about $31. So let's just say 31 times 100, and then that will give you that times 2. Not to mention, and this is just a little for visuals, man. You know, this is for visuals. As I said, you got silver. Where's the physical gold? I got the gold. Don't worry about do I got the gold. You need to worry about you got the gold, okay? I got the gold. I got the gold all on my neck. I got the gold all over the place. But the point is getting the silver. Can you explain your hat? Yeah, 2025, it begins. So all 2024, I had a hat. I have the hat over there. It says 2024 reset. 2024 was about the reset, okay? Everything is being reset in 2024, and that's been confirmed with a Trump presidency, okay? Because if we had Kamala, it would have been a continuation of, dystopia. You know what I mean? But under a Trump presidency, it's a reset. So the reset is now, right? 2025, it begins. Okay, the wealth transfer begins. You see what I'm saying? The new paradigm, the renaissance, the new period, this, the peace and prosperity. Because remember, Trump's got to get inaugurated. That's in 2025. It begins in 2025. Right? The reset, this is still the reset. The whole thing is resetting. The government, the money system, everything is resetting. The wars, everything is resetting right now. And in 2025, Trump inauguration, it's the beginning. And I hope you're ready. I hope you got your bag packed. Look, like I said, I don't know if you got a vision board. If you're watching this live stream, I don't care how old you are. You need a vision board, okay? Put your vision. It's something I did that back in my early 20s. But you put your vision board together. I want you to dream again. Because most people, they just accept the mediocrity. Like, they just kind of working and they can't really see themselves, having that new car, the new house, traveling, the time freedom, location freedom. I want you to dream about that again. I want you to go to bed tonight dreaming about how you want your life to be. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the opportunity that we have going into 2025 if you are doing the right things right now. You cannot go into 2025 with your same mindset. You can't go into 2025, holding on to dollars. You got to go into 2025 knowing that you have acquired the right assets that are going to rise in value as the dollar loses value. That's gold, that's silver, that's digital assets, okay? Get this wealth and start to plan what you're going to do with the wealth, how to protect the wealth, how to grow the wealth, okay? How to create that wealth and make it generational. I want you to dream bigger. I want you to think bigger because most people thinking too small. However big you thinking and you dreaming right now, you need to 10x it. I don't know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're dreaming, but I want you to 10x it. It's going to be greater than what you can even realize. That's what God got. That's our portion. The meek shall inherit the earth. The wealth of the wicked laid up for the righteous. Those who got eyes to see and ears to hear. Right? Not everybody's getting this message. Not everybody's tapping into this frequency. We're going into a whole new era. This is the Aquarius era. This is a whole new paradigm shift right now. Not everybody tapping into this frequency. Not everybody understand it. There's people who are watching and receiving information like this and they still doing nothing. There's people who are watching this live stream right now. They still won't go to Atcos Metals and go create an account so they can get some silver. They still ain't going to get into crypto. They just going to go to work and they just going to assume everything is going to be okay. They going to hope the government going to come save them. They hope their mama going to save them. Obama go save them. You know what I'm saying? They just assume because they have a normalcy bias. You know what I'm saying? They have a complacency bias. They suffering from cognitive dissonance. You know what I mean? And you can't, we can't save everybody. We can't save everybody, but you got to save yourself. I'm glad my man Conscious got on, man, so I can read some of these comments, man. I hate when I'm getting behind in the comments. What's going on, brother? Good to see you.
Not much. How you been, man?
Yeah, I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? We got to count the blessings, man. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Just continuing on being wealthy and
Yeah.
working on the mindset.
Yeah, that's where it starts, bro. That's what people need to understand. It's the mindset. Once you get the mindset, everything else will follow. But they keep us in this rat race. They keep us in this low frequency paradigm with this trash ass music. I mean, they had Sexy Red, freaking Megan Thee Stallion. All the ratchet nonsense at a presidential camp. And you really think you're gonna win with that type of frequency? That's just it's a horrible frequency to try to change the world on. It's crazy.
No,
but go ahead, bro.
you're facts. You're right, though. A great book, people could read is Think and Grow Rich. For mindset, and you gotta first see it, and bring it to a life. You gotta see it.
No, you're right, bro. I was looking for the book while you was talking about it. That was the first book that changed my life. Think and Grow Rich was the first book that changed my life. Because let me tell you something about me. I barely graduated high school. And I was out, in the streets. And I got into network marketing. I got my life insurance license. I was selling life insurance with a life insurance company. And that company put me on certain books like Think and Grow Rich, Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And it unlocked something inside of me. You see, I didn't do good in school, not because I wasn't smart or I wasn't intelligent. It's just that I realized that they wasn't providing me what I needed. But when I got out of school and I had to figure out for myself the things that interest me, I learned them and I continued to learn them, and I went in depth to learn and understand them. And that's why I understand what I understand now, and why I can articulate the way I can articulate, and why I do what I do. But yes, Think and Grow Rich, Rich Dad Poor Dad, these books, literally, they can unlock something inside of you that can give you a greater perspective on what's possible. Because when I got out of school, they taught me about getting a job. I didn't know nothing about residual income. I didn't learn nothing about passive income. I didn't learn anything about putting my money to work for me, so I didn't have to work for my money. They teach none of that. You get out of school, they teach you just, get a job or go to college so you can get a job. But when
Yeah,
I
no,
got
you know
out
your
into the
facts,
real
right?
world, it was something totally different. Go ahead.
No, it's facts, because when you really look at it, just look at the whole school system and look at the prison system. They got the cafe set up. You go in a bus to go to school. You go on a bus to go to prison and jail. It's it's a system was set up for you to be an employee. Think about it. When you go to school, what you have to raise your hand, and the teacher has to call on you. So they program you to basically to take orders from your future boss. College is basically, what was the name? Rockefeller. What did he say? I don't want a nation of thinkers. I want a nation of working bees, basically working on the base of the factory. That's the reason why. That's why he took control of school. Was it education system like 1900, 1913, the
Yeah.
Rockefellers? And it's like when you
Yep.
tell people that, and people get offended, and like just because you what do you call it? I always tell it to people, the less education you have, the better you're off. Meaning less school you went to. Like you already know, because the school programs you to be basically a worker, not for you to think.
Yep. Yeah. That's what. So this is the history that you're talking about, that people didn't realize how even the education system got set up, because it was the Rockefellers, and they took this system. It's called the Prussian system, but essentially they needed workers. So they needed you to work in the factories. You know what I mean? So the education system wasn't created to help us understand who we are, become the best that we could be. They didn't want to create philosophers. They didn't want to create thinkers. They wanted to create workers. So the school system was designed for you to mold you to get ready to get into the factory. Getting used to, like you said, bells, and that whole structure of working. You know what I mean? And so now people are waking up to this and realizing the matrix that we was in. And so now that's why people get excited, because Trump is like the conspiracy theorist president, man. You know what I mean? He was even on Alex Jones, like, you know what I mean? Like, so all the stuff that we thought was like conspiracy theory, we find out that it's true, right? And then now we have a president who is going to speak that truth to power and expose the corruption in the system. That's what people's really excited about. But yeah, I mean, you learn more out of school than you learn in school.
Yeah. Also, another thing that college doesn't teach, or just school doesn't teach. School teaches you what? You got to take a test by yourself. You go sit down somewhere. You don't learn how to cooperate and talk to people. You don't learn how to network. That's one of the keys to success, because nobody does anything by themselves. Look at what's the name? Rich Dad Poor Dad was talking about that. How he basically got a lot of breaks because he's network. The people around you. What's his name was talking about that also. Warren Buffett. You're the average of 5 people you're around.
Right. Yep. Yeah, and that's why social media is so powerful, because this is the power of your thoughts. Like, if you already know when you got that phone and you just start talking about something. Next thing you know, you open up the phone. The phone is advertising you with the product or what it is that you were just talking about. You're like, man, I was just talking about this. The phone is listening to you when you're not even using the phone, and then they advertise a product to you. So this is how powerful your mind is now, because everything we see in existence was created from mind to benefit man. So now when you have a thought or frequency and your algorithm is picking up on that, now you're connecting in and you're networking with people who are going to provide that information in their consciousness that you need, because that's what you want. That's how powerful. That's why they want to shut down TikTok and certain social media apps, because it's so easy for people to get into this hidden knowledge. The stuff that we're learning today, this is stuff that secret societies used to know, because people were dumbed down. They didn't want people to read back in the day. People didn't understand themselves. They didn't understand hygiene. They didn't understand the moon and the stars. They didn't understand none of this stuff. Today, we got this information is just at the fingertips. And you open up your social media app, and there's somebody who's been studying this, who understands it, who can conceptualize it, and break it down on a whole other level and help you become who you were meant to be on this planet. Because they didn't care about who you were meant, the souls that come into this planet. They don't care about why you were here and what you were meant to do. They wanted to use you, like in the Matrix, when Morpheus showed Neo that they just turned you into a battery. You just work for the beast. You work for the system. You work for the Federal Reserve.
Facts. And they print out money, and the money's worthless. They print it more, and they're not even part of the government. It's a private entity, and people do not even know that. And it's like, people do not know basically how money works. That's the problem. People just want to go out there and work. So at the same time, you're working for money they're printing the whole time, and they're collecting taxes. Which makes no sense. You're collecting taxes for money that you're already printing, which is already losing value.
Yeah, your money losing value, then they taxing you on something that's losing value, and then you're holding it over the long term, and it's losing more value.
Yep, and it doesn't make no sense at all. And you look at it, when people get a paycheck, people don't. I don't even know if people realize that you get your paycheck, it's taxed already. Now you take the little crumbs you have, you buy grocery, it's taxed again. You put gas in your car, taxed again. You property tax, it's so many taxes everywhere. Sales tax.
And the people who are upset about Trump, they're gonna be my grandmother on Social Security. Trump make it to where her Social Security ain't taxed. She's gonna see that extra money. She's gonna say thank you, Trump. You know what I'm saying? With the people who got income tax and Trump get rid of the income tax, okay, they're gonna say thank you, Trump. People don't even realize that they were voting against their interests. You know what I'm saying? When they were voting for Kamala, Trump saying no tax on tips.
And
Trump say end the wars, make America healthy again. The Democrats wasn't running on that. They weren't saying none of that. Kamala wasn't saying none of that. Kamala just kept saying, I'm going to create an opportunity economy. And my mother grew up middle class. She said the same shit over and over. That's not a policy.
And you seen what she offered? It was a black man talking about, was it free weed and something stupid. Like it's a joke.
That's how they think. That's how dumbed down they think we are. But they don't realize when they shut down the whole world, it forced people to think. You know what I'm saying? People woke up. People saw the BS. And so people woke now. People are aware. You know what I'm saying? They're aware now. You ain't gonna catch us throwing Cardi B and Beyonce in our face and bring out Obama and say black men is failing the black woman, trying to divide us among race. These devils. That's what they was trying to. They was trying to divide us among race. They was trying to divide us among sex, because that's all they was doing. Make it seem like you're not for women if you don't vote for them because they for women's bodies, as if men can't be for women's bodies and vote for Donald Trump at the same time.
It's crazy. Another thing they don't teach you is how to create a trust. Because if you look at right now I was looking to trust, and I'm studying how basically not the Rockefellers, the Rothschilds, how they kept their wealth. Because all these other rich families that at the same time that come up with the Rothschilds, they lost all their money. And the Rothschilds basically, they're like, that's dope, Batman. So they basically kept their money even all the way to today. Generational wealth. And because they use the trust. And the people don't see that, how important the trust is.
Yep. Yeah, hidden secrets, man. Hidden secrets. It's crazy. I do see Kitty Cat came on. I don't know if you got a question or a comment. Kitty Cat, I do see you in here. Anybody want to come up? Any questions or comments? Come on. I got you, Bobby. I'm going to talk silver here in a second, Bobby. I'm going to talk about some silver. Drop some facts for the people real quick. I'm going to go ahead and let Kitty Cat say something. Go ahead, Kitty. You got something to say or not? I think you don't got nothing to say. Yeah, so let me drop some facts really quick about silver for the people who want to know some stuff about silver, okay? Silver is real money, okay? Gold and silver is real money. Gold and silver is constitutional money. So here in the United States, we have a constitution. It's a constitutional republic. It's gold and silver that's real money. It's gold and silver that's money. The dollar used to be money because it was backed by gold. That's why they used to say the dollar was as good as gold, right? But the dollar is no longer backed by gold. It's no longer required to buy oil around the world. So the dollar is going to continue to lose value. Gold and silver, okay, have been money since the times of Egypt. Okay, gold and silver, all right, money all over the world, Africa, Asia, Europe, the Americas. Gold and silver is the new foundation of the monetary system. Okay, so when you're looking at BRICS and you're looking at these other countries around the world, they're backing their money by gold. They're, you know what I'm saying, silver, the strategic metal. Okay, silver is antimicrobial, antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal. Silver's demand is greater than the supply. There's actually more demand for silver than is available. So silver is due for a massive price explosion. There's a real silver squeeze going on right now, okay? Silver is needed just in the military alone. The military demand is going to outpace the yearly supply of silver. Not to mention China, India, Russia are buying more silver than they ever have strategically and also for solar panels. Not to mention Samsung coming out with a new solid state battery. Not to mention silver, its role in electronics and everything else. So this is the most undervalued physical asset on the planet, okay? You need real money. You need physical silver and gold. Shadow Hawk, what's going on, brother? You got a question or comment?
I actually just got a comment. I
Okay.
don't know if you can hear me or not.
Yeah, we can hear you, brother. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I was just gonna chime in on far as with the silver and gold, and also, thank you far as like with that at cost metals, man. People need to jump on it right now, man.
Yeah.
Like the time is of the essence, far as getting this precious metal, getting into crypto and into the blockchain, because the world gonna keep moving. And time waits for no man right now.
Facts.
So, like, I mean, gold and silver is tier one assets. It goes all the way back. If you want to talk as far as like the Bible, go on that aspect, it's even in the Bible. It's God's money. It's the universal money. And people not getting it, I mean, hey, a lot of people have been institutionalized and pretty much have been put into the ritualistic, dogmatic rituals of how we've been brought up as far as within society. It's time to wake up though, man. It really is.
Yeah, no, real talk. And hopefully people wake up before it's too late, because I'm telling you, silver's not going to be this cheap for too long. Okay, silver is not going to be this cheap for too long. Gold is already taken off the all-time highs, and like the brother's saying, gold and silver is God money, mentioned from Genesis to Revelations. In fact, Revelation 3:18, God said, "I counsel you to buy gold." You know what I'm saying? In these times, God even said you need to get real money. You know what I mean? And the thing is that people don't have real money. They have liabilities. They holding on to paper money, the Federal Reserve note. That's not money. It's not money.
Nope, it's
If
dead.
you don't got gold or silver, you don't have money. Constitutional money, real money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Shoot, even in Genesis 13, Abraham was the richest person, the first richest person, where he had gold, silver, and cattle.
That's it. That's why I tell people, gold, silver, crypto, and land. Cattle too. Hell yeah, get you some
Cattle
chicken.
too, right? You gotta have land to
You
have
got
the
some
cattle.
land, get you some cattle.
Well, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead, Kitty.
Okay, so I always thought that crypto thing was a scam.
Okay, it's
Is
not.
it?
No, so you have what you want to do is you want to study the blockchain. So when you understand what the blockchain technology is, then you understand that a cryptocurrency is just a layer to the blockchain. And when you really understand what the blockchain is, then you understand how revolutionary blockchain is. Blockchain is like fire, like the wheel, like the combustion engine, like the internet. That's how revolutionary blockchain technology is to humanity at this point. And so crypto is just a layer to the blockchain. But once you understand the blockchain, then you understand why crypto is not a scam. Now, there are cryptocurrencies that are scams. There are scams in the cryptocurrency space, but blockchain is not a scam.
Okay, well, I want to invest, but I don't even know how to go about doing it because I always think I'm gonna get scammed. So,
So I got you. Go to my right. You got a pen and paper or something?
okay, hold on one second.
I'm just give you my website, and then you can reach out to me. I mean, it's on my page too, but we'll write it down.
Okay, I have paper. I need a pen. One second.
Or you can just click the link in the bio, but
Okay.
my website, runwithrick.com, is
Okay, I got it.
runwithrick.com. You can send me a message through my website. I also got a platform where we teach people about blockchain and crypto, how to get started. Also do consultations, but if you reach out to me, I'll help you get started. This is what I do.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
No problem. Yeah, runwithrick.com, www.runwithrick.com. Link is also in the bio. Any more questions?
I think I'm good.
Okay. Yeah. Are you saving in silver? Are you or are you just what are you doing right now? Are you just saving
No,
dollars?
I got the stuff that don't count. I
Huh?
have the I have the dollars that don't count.
Okay. God, that's good. You tapping in at the right time. So definitely let's talk tomorrow. So we can set you up and start saving in silver because what I tell people, you want to save your money, and you want to save it in silver and gold. Your investments is in crypto. Investments, there's a potential for loss. There's risk, because you're looking for a greater return, so you're exposing yourself to greater risk. Now, if you want your money to grow for you without exposing it to risk, you want to do that with gold, gold, which is a tier one asset, and silver, which follows in its value. And so your savings is in gold and silver, and your investments is in crypto. But we'll talk about it.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Tez, I see you came in, brother. You got a question or a comment? Tez? Okay, he hopped out. How much silver to hold? That's like saying how much money you want. I say it like this. You don't save dollars because the dollar doesn't save value. Okay? The dollar is not how you save your money. So if you're looking to save your money and you want it to grow for you, you save it in silver and gold, especially silver. You know what I mean? So I would say whatever you save in dollars now, there's no point in saving it at the bank. They don't give you any interest on it. There's no point in saving it in cash. It's getting ready to get devalued even further with the Federal Reserve cutting rates, okay, and more inflation. So you don't save it in dollars. You don't save it in the bank. And generally, savings is over a period of time. Now, if you're talking about an emergency fund, yeah, your emergency fund is in cash. But your savings is you want to keep that in silver, silver and gold. And your investments to me is in crypto. Yeah, save actual physical silver. Somebody say, how do you leverage silver? So you go to any of the jewelry shops down the street, man. Silver and gold is money. It's easily liquidatable. I got a presentation that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I'm going to show you guys some of the slides that I'm going to do on this presentation for tomorrow. I do this on my Facebook and my Facebook and YouTube but so I talk about the purchasing power of the dollar, how that's declining. I talk about the cost of living. People don't know in 1964, a brand new house was $13,000. A brand new house. A brand new car in 1964 was $3,500. Gasoline was 29 cents. What changed? The dollar. It lost value. The more they print, the less value it is. So you don't save dollars. You save in gold and silver. I talk about how this was back in 2021 actually, but they printed 80% of all US dollars in existence in the last 22 months. So you talking about hyperinflation, they just they're killing the purchasing power of this dollar. So that's why The Economist in 1988, which is a Rothschild-owned magazine, The Economist came out with this and they said that get ready for a new world currency. And what they have is fiat currency, dollars, euros, yen. Under fiat currency, it's burning up. So this is figurative because they're burning the currency right now by printing it. They're cutting rates. They're printing money. The more paper they print for the wars and everything else, it's losing value. It's burning up. It's inflating away. And out of that is going to rise gold at all-time highs, metals, silver, and then the digital zero, that's to represent digital assets, XLM, cryptocurrency, XRP, get ready for a new world currency. So that's what we're going into. So that's why I talk about why buy silver and gold, because people haven't got this education, but it's a limited supply. It's not a lot of it. It's a hedge against inflation. It's a store of value. It protects you against economic uncertainty. There is zero third-party counter risk. Okay? There's zero third-party counter risk. It's wealth preservation. So I go into this in this presentation that I do, helping people understand why they need to get gold and silver and get it at cost. We got Bank of America saying gold is the last safe haven. Bank of America said this. So while the world is dumping treasuries, it's gold that's going to sit on high, right? We got obviously articles. Everybody know that the dollar's dominance is coming to an end. We got the military demand. I talked about this earlier. Military consumption of silver could far exceed industrial demand. We talking about the whole industrial demand. The military could just consume it alone, let alone the industrial demand. People don't understand how valuable, massively undervalued physical silver is and where it's getting ready to go. You got Russia for the first time in over a century adding silver to their strategic reserves. It's not a lot of this. It's not a lot of silver, folks. I'm telling you. Industrial demand might consume the entire. So here we have the industrial demand might consume the entire silver market by 2025. People say what the 2025 hat is about. They said the industrial demand, but I just showed you here, they said the military consumption could exceed the industrial demand. So you got the industrial demand already getting ready to exceed the supply. Then you got the military on top of that. Then you got central banks around the world buying more of it. And China strategically, silver takeover, calculated move to drain the West. They draining the COMEX right now. People don't understand this about silver, the most undervalued physical asset on the planet. So then it goes to a video. This lady gonna break down at cost metals. You know, why at cost metals, why get it at cost at the best prices.
Have you ever pondered on how to safeguard your wealth in an affordable and safe manner?
You know, all that. That's put on the presentation. I'm almost done with this. I just put this together today. And then, we go into more about the company. And somebody asked me, they said, how much silver should you get? So it depends on how you want to live. So if you want to be a silver king, you need about 2,000 to 5,000 ounces of silver. At that status, you are a sovereign power, a ruler, and you shall be great. This is how it was back in medieval times. Kings and queens, they got gold and silver. You want to be a silver lord, get you about 1,000, 2,000 ounces. You'll never work a day in your life. You'll live a great life and live comfortably. You want to be a silver baron, get you about 300 to 1,000 ounces. You'll have many lands and pleasures, as well as a loyal knight and debt slaves, okay? Be a silver knight, get about 100 ounces, 300 ounces. You will have some luxuries and the servants with loyalty to your kingdom. You could be a yeoman, get you 50 to 100 ounces. You'll live a decent life, with 50 to 100 ounces. You'll have no worries. 25 to 50 ounces. With the luck, you'll live a decent life. Now, this is what most people are going to be, though. Most people, because they don't got no real money, they're going to be at the bottom. Because they got paper money. So they're going to be debt slaves. Because that's what they're using. Debt is the money of slavery. Do you realize that the Federal Reserve's note is debt? And that they got us circulating debt and calling it money and paying for goods and services with debt? Nobody's circulating. There's no real money in circulation. We're circulating debt. So we're circulating the money of slaves, right? So you want to get you some silver. You want to get some real silver. You want to get it now. We talk about it at cost metals. I put all that in the presentation. But yeah, somebody asked that question, man. I want to show that. Is there any sites where you use get more unique coins? Yeah, I do got a site, Bobby. Go to buyslv.com. If you want to get some other unique coins, I got another company that we use. Go to buyslv.com. At cost metals got a lot. They got a lot of good coins, and it's at cost. Other companies, there's going to be a slight markup on it. But yeah, if you're paying for some unique coins where it's like, like this Bitcoin piece or something, Bitcoin, pure silver, 1 ounce coin, to the moon apes. Yeah, you're going to pay a little more for this. This is going to be a premium on these. You know what I mean? But go to buyslv.com, www.buyslv.com. That's one of my other sites that I use to get some unique coins and different things. Because I'm a real collector, man. I do this. I get this real money. Conscious or Shadow, y'all want to tap in? Y'all want to say something? Or y'all good?
I'm gonna talk about a crypto. But
Yeah. Go
basically,
ahead.
like what people don't like, for example, like the ISO tokens like XRP, XLM, it's gonna be basically on demand liquidity. So right now, when you get your paycheck, it takes 2 weeks and all that stuff. It takes a long time. With XRP, it's like you're paying not even a cent. It's like 0.0002,
Yeah.
and you get that money in 2 to 3 seconds, maybe less. And
Yep.
then you have XLM, same thing. So you're gonna have and the banks are gonna able to move money in the speed of light. Money is basically gonna be moving the speed of light. Because right now
Yeah.
the banking system we in right now, it's slow, it costs us too much, and we're gonna be in even playing field.
Now I'm glad you brought that up, bro, because I had the same issue this weekend. I have requested some money and it's supposed to come through ACH, and I'm trying to pay the bills, and I gotta wait 2-3 days for the money to come. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. We're supposed to be on some light speed money transfers already. Like blockchain is like this, and I'm still waiting 2-3 days to move money and all that. You know, it's slow and all that. Like, nah, that's just dead. Like, yeah, everything needs to be, and it's going to be on the blockchain. Like, money should be moving like this. You know what I'm saying? Not this slow system that we got right now.
In fact, and if you don't have no like silver, gold, cryptocurrency, you don't have assets. I mean, like Elon's. Well, I don't know what the guy who owns Muscle. I'm gonna say that since I gotta be careful. You know what I'm talking about. Oh boy,
You said,
electric car.
huh?
Elon.
Musk?
Elon. I'm just gonna say Elon. Yeah, Musk.
Yeah.
Basically,
You
yeah.
can say Elon
So,
Musk.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Because
should be.
sometimes they like to be, this
Yeah,
app be
I got
sensitive.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you.
So like basically, like he said, you're gonna be on what was it called?
Oh,
Basically, central bank digital currency, like what do they call it? Like universal basic income, where the government is gonna basically they're gonna control your money. They're gonna freeze your money whenever they want. If you don't know what central bank digital currency CBDC, look into it. It's not something that you want to be on.
yeah, I'm looking, man. Yeah, I apparently I hopped into my own live stream. The damn scammers that create scam accounts. I'm gonna try to block this person and get him up out of here. I hate that.
Yeah, they do that. There's a lot of
Yeah,
scammers.
man. And they start messaging people, and people
Yep.
get caught up in thinking that it's me or the person, whoever. They do it to all of us, man. Any influencer who got any type of following, then the scammers out here, they heavy. So that's why, look, if you ever want to make sure you're talking to me in a chat or something, just ask me to call you, or you know what I'm saying, you call me so you can hear my voice, man. Because the scammers, man, they out here. It's crazy. Yeah, but digital about to take off, man. The whole digital space getting ready to take off, man. People seeing Bitcoin at 75. That was just a little indicator. You know what I'm saying? That's just an indicator of what's to come. That's just an indicator of what's to come. It's getting ready to get real crazy out here. But that's why people got to get what they need to get now, because these prices, yesterday's price ain't today's price. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday's price ain't today's price, and we close, man. We getting close. Things gonna start to really take off here under Trump
When Michael
president.
Saylor was talking about Bitcoin is going to reach like what was it 2035 between a 13 to 15 million dollars. So if one Bitcoin is what 13 to 15 million dollars, imagine what XRP is going to be.
Right.
What? Yeah, one
Yeah.
XRP maybe $50,000.
Yeah.
I foresee Bitcoin within the next accumulation cycle, which would be next 3.5, 4 years, it'll be at 1 million.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I can see that. And I think the reason I can see these numbers is because we're talking about an accelerated collapse of the dollar. We're talking about the dumping of the dollar being accelerated, the dollar losing more value, especially over the next 2-3 years. I mean, the BRICS is already setting up to do payments outside of the dollar. So the OPEC deal where everybody has to buy oil in dollars, that's done. Like, there's no real demand for the dollar. Who needs the dollar? The dollar's a piece of paper. It's cotton. The Federal Reserve is just printing this up. You know what I mean? So who needs the dollar? Nobody needs a dollar no more. They don't need to use a dollar. So that's going to accelerate. That trend going to accelerate. You talking about 2-3 years from now? I can't even imagine 2-3 years from now. 2-3 years from now, anybody who got these assets, you a millionaire. If you ask me, easy already. If you got these assets 2-3 years now, I don't even know what the future. I'm just telling you, the dollar. They've printed so much of it. You know, they've printed so much of it, the rigging and manipulation. And in the banks, Basel III, the Bank of International Settlements, which is a central bank for central banks, already made gold a tier 1 asset. So what countries are doing is they taking a worthless paper and they buying assets with it. So the asset is going to rise in value, and it's hard to even tell, you know, when it's going to stop or what that number is going to be, because there's so much paper money out there. It's so much. So that's why we living in the largest wealth transfer in history. That's why people don't understand. It's just going to be biblical. It's going to be epic. The time that we in right now is going to be talked about, studied, and debated for hundreds of years. The time that we young or whatever you find yourself alive, they're going to be talking about, debating, and studying the time period that you're alive. Like how we look back and we study in World War I or we study in World War II, and that seemed like it was a long time ago, ancient history type shit. The time you alive right here is the most significant time period ever in history. And you and your grandkids, they're going to look back and they're going to be like, what did you do during this time period? You either going to be set, they're going to be like, thank God, grandma, great-grandpa, grandma did what they did, or they're going to be cursing you because they're going to be slaves to the new system. It's going to be hard to get wealthy after this.
Facts.
It's going to be hard.
Yeah. And you can notice, like right now, like UAE, Dubai, basically they're selling real estate and crypto. Basically, if you're trying to buy, they're accepting Bitcoin and Ethereum. And what was it? A while back ago, JP Morgan came out and Chase came out and said they're accepting XRP for mortgage. And they're giving you the thing is though, they're giving the clues out here, the hints. But the thing is though, people are in the Coliseum, entertainment, you know? Most people know about how much LeBron scored last night, or Bronny, what, you know,
Right.
but they don't know what's going on.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right. It's a Colosseum. It's just like Rome. And if you study how Rome collapsed, the same, almost essentially the same scenarios happening today. We had these overextended wars. We still got 170 or 180 military bases across the world. I mean, we're spending almost $1 trillion in military budget. The interest alone is $1 trillion. Like, you know, Rome debased the currency. We debased this currency. This currency has been debased, devalued. The currency is shit and bread and circus. So people are entertained with Megan Thee Stallion and, you know, the football and, you know what I'm saying, all the entertainment shit. Even the Diddy stuff, that's still entertainment to people. It's still a distraction because it's got your energy and your focus off of what's really going on in the global economy on a monetary level that's going to affect you and your family for generations to come. And while you're distracted with the Diddy stuff and you're not getting this knowledge on why you need to get physical silver, gold, and crypto and what's happening to the monetary system, you're going to miss out on it. And you're going to be a slave to the new system.
No, what you're saying is facts. Well, another thing people don't understand is, because I always get this one statement people always say, well, I don't have money. And I'll be like, yes, you do. I'm like, you cut off the Starbucks, create a budget, number one. Number two is you got to be consistent. This isn't a get rich overnight. If you take out, let's say, $200 or $100 a week, you buy silver, and you do that for what, 2 years, 3 years, consistently?
You're good.
You're good.
You're good. And let me tell you this too. I personally have been able to save more money than I've ever been able to save in my life in silver than I've been able to save in cash. I got people who are in my organization, who are my team, and who've been getting silver with me for years. And them and their family have saved more money in silver than they ever been able to save in cash in their whole entire life. You know what I mean? Like, this is how you save your money, because the silver not only is increasing in value, but that human impulse to want to spend or self-gratification or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you will tell yourself, you know, because if you got cash is for spending. It's hard to save cash. For me, okay, it's hard. If I got cash sitting right here, this cash is calling me to spend it. It's saying you need to do something with it. And I'm going to spend it. But when I got these bars, when I got this right here, it's just one more extra step that I got to do to liquidate this. So I'm going to think about it. I'm like, hold on, do I really need this? Do I really need to go sell this so I can go on a vacation? You know, no, I'm going to take my $6,000 right here, and I'm going to go on a cruise. I'm not going. If I got cash, I might, it'd be a little easier. But I got these bricks. I'm not going to sell my silver for that. Hell no. I'm going to get my silver for some land. I'm going to use my silver as collateral maybe and get the cash, but then I'm not going to take it and go get a liability or an expense. I'm going to go take that money to go make more money so I can get my silver back.
Right.
Yeah. That's how you got to think. Like, you got to leverage the wealth. And this is the thing about the new monetary system we roll into. You won't have to sell your gold and silver. You won't have to sell your crypto. You won't have to sell it. You're going to be able to live off the interest because the institutions need it. It's real money. They're going to take your asset and hold it, and they're going to make money off of it. You're going to live off the interest. You're going to eat good. You'll never, even in crypto now, there's staking, there's yield farming and stuff like this. But I'm telling you, those who have the assets, you won't have to sell your assets because you have the real money. Everything else is credit. You have the real money. They need what you got. You won't have to sell it. You can use it as collateral. You're going to loan it out. You're going to make money on your money. But you got to have the real money first. You don't got the real money first, you still a slave all over again. Shout out my brother Crypto Cliff in the chat. Okay, those who know how to trade, y'all need to follow this brother. The gains that he's making in trading is ridiculous. Shout out Crypto Cliff. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. Like, you gotta get this, you gotta have the real asset. Because things are getting ready to change here fast with the banking system. The whole banking model, the whole banking system is getting ready to change. Right now, the banks are over leveraged. Okay, I heard that Warren Buffett. Everybody heard about Warren Buffett and how he is selling all his stock in Bank of America, right? From what I'm hearing, it's because Bank of America has a major short position in physical silver, and as silver continues to rise, these banks, the unrealized losses is getting out of control. And so they don't have, the banks don't have the money. They tapping into the Federal Reserve's emergency discount windows and programs like that right now to stay afloat. So the banks is insolvent. They really in trouble. People don't really realize how bad the banking crisis really is right now. There's really a banking crisis. We got more banks that collapsed in the last 4 years, I think, than in the 2008 financial crisis. Like, this is a real problem. So it's important that people, hedge against this from the bail-ins. Hedge against leaving your money in the bank. Get in real silver. Get in the gold. Get in the crypto. It's important.
No, you're right, though. It's facts. Because the bank, what people don't understand is, bank don't even have real money. The money that's in there is our paychecks. When you get paid, the money comes in the direct deposit. So let's say you get paid $1,000. What they're going to do is basically, let's say someone walks in there, they're going to lend that $900 out to them. Basically make money off of your money, interest on it. And they're going to hold on to $100 out of that 1,000.
Yep. You said more banks collapsed in the last 4 years. And yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know I heard that somewhere. But Crypto Cliff said more banks collapsed in the last 4 years than the last 25. So not only do we got, now think about this. In the last 4 years, they printed more money than they printed about 80% more money than they ever printed since the inception of this country. They printed more money in the last 4 years or so than since the inception of the country up until that point. So now they're printing more money, and yet we got more banks collapsing. So there's a crisis going on, and we're going to see it accelerate, especially under Trump. I mean, like I said before, the wicked principalities and powers in high places, okay, they're going to do something under a Trump presidency because they want to tarnish his record. They're looking so far ahead. They don't want the history books to reflect positively on Trump. That's why they did what they did during his first presidency when they shut down the whole world. Okay, and they try to make them look bad because they're the ones who really are the bad ones, so to speak, right? But it's projection. So they don't want you to realize what the man represents and what he's come to do because they're for the opposite of that. You know what I mean? So that's why they always try to copy him. But yeah, this market is overvalued. I'm concerned about a major downside to this market, which is going to affect everything, and then it's going to reevaluate and go up. Also, like we talked about a cyber situation here, like what happened with CrowdStrike as well, something of that nature. But it's not going to be all sweet under Trump. It's something going to go down.
And speaking of the banking, have you noticed? I remember 2022 December. I remember I watched a video on it. The FDIC came out, and basically, who sits on the board of FDIC is the guy who brought the suit against Ripple, Clayton. I forgot his last name. I think Clayton.
Yeah,
and he sits on there.
Jay Clayton or something like that.
Yeah, Jay Clayton. Yep, and he sits on
yeah.
there, which is So he's sitting there, and they're talking about they're like, we're broke. We cannot insure people's money, and they're like, we're gonna have to do a bank bail-in. We're not gonna do a bailout. So when the banks collapse, oh well. And I'm watching the video. I'm like, if the FDIC can't even protect you, and you got money in the bank, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, exactly. So I got the video on my YouTube channel. I gotta find it because I know me and my partner Mike, we do I run this live show. We do it on Facebook, YouTube. We did a whole show on how the FDIC don't got the money. The FDIC, they know that there's a crisis. They know there's a problem. They know they don't got the money, but they don't want to alarm the American people. They don't want people to start rioting. They don't want you to pull your money out of the bank. They want you to, that's why they're propping the market up. They want you to think everything is sweet so you don't cause a bank run because they don't have the money. Now, truth be told, this needs to happen anyway. People need to get their money out the bank now, but they don't have the money. You see what I'm saying? And so they don't want you to be alarmed. So they want you to keep your money in the system. But if everybody today tried to go pull their money out, the system will crash because the money's not there. It's not there. They don't have it. People right now, you go to the bank, you try to pull out 10 bands at the bank. Go ahead and try to pull out 10 bands. They ain't got it for you. They're going to have to order the money.
And that same video, I remember, what was it? Like they were saying whenever they basically a bank collapse and they do the bail-in, they're going to let the news out on Friday night going to Saturday.
Right.
Because think about it. What's going on Friday night going to Saturday? Everybody's drunk. It's a good time. So people's going to be less aware.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, people's going to be less awareness. People are not going to know what's going on because they're hammered.
Yep, the markets are closed. They do everything like that on a Friday. That's why the weekends be crazy because they don't want the markets to respond erratically because the markets will respond erratically if they did it during the weekday. Look, Cliff said it took the bank 2 weeks to get him 50K. It's crazy. 2 weeks.
Crazy.
Cliff go to pull out 50K. He got to wait 2 weeks? Hold on, you telling me I put 50K in your bank and it's going to take me 2 weeks to get my money back? What I need to be banking? Thank God it wasn't an emergency. What I need to be banking with you for?
Did you see that video? Did you see that video with Soldier Boy when he went into the bank because he did not know that the bank doesn't have to carry his money? He went there. He was trying to get a $300,000 out.
Yeah.
And they gave him like 50K. He was going off.
Yeah. Like, where my money? I think I remember that. Yeah, and that's the thing. A lot of people got their money, and so they raised the. I think it was, I don't know if after 2008, I think it was, but they raised the FDIC insurance requirements to $250,000 to make people feel more comfortable. You know what I mean? But people got a lot of money, unsecured deposits sitting in the banks right now. They got, I think unsecured deposits, I think is at an all-time high in the banks right now, actually. And it's a major liability. You know what I'm saying? Like, people just don't understand how dangerous and how messed up the banking system is right now and why you shouldn't have all your money inside the banks in that system. Get it, have an emergency fund, put it in metal, get it on the blockchain, keep enough in there to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? Stash it. Nobody know where you're going to put it, but it's just a major third party counter risk, major liability to have all your money and trust the banks right now.
And it's another thing though, just recently I bought some Crow, right? I got into Crow. And Crow I didn't know Crow had a program where basically you get, what was it? So I bought like $600 worth. They send me, I just got the debit card today. So basically instead of how you use your regular debit card people do and they don't get nothing in return.
Yeah.
You use a debit card of Crow and you get crypto back. I got to look into the paper more. I think maybe 1 or 2% or 3%. I got to look into it more. Yeah. And they have a different card. So the higher you go, the more you get back. You stake it.
Yeah, I got the Jade card. Yeah, crypto.com is nice. That meme coin on Crow with Knife is a meme coin on the Kronos blockchain. It is the prime meme coin on Kronos. It's popping right now. It's moving right now as I'm watching it. Crowwood Knife is an undervalued meme coin as well on the crypto.com ecosystem.
Another one that's very undervalued is VeChain. Man, I'm telling you, like, Amazon's partner with them.
Yeah, VeChain is undervalued.
Walmart, yep. It's like, and it's what is it right now? What is it, like 2 cents, 3 cents? So down the road, it's gonna
Yeah,
be a
yeah, yeah,
powerhouse.
yeah, yeah.
So
VeChain is.
it's,
Damn, that Crowwood Knife
but yeah,
move. Too. That's crazy.
but like you're saying though, what you're saying is facts, man. People don't understand how silver is undervalued though. They don't get it. I know you be like you keep preaching it, but the people that get it, they're gonna thank you down the road. And
Yeah,
people
yeah,
who
yeah.
don't get
And we
it, they're
gotta
gonna be
keep pushing
mad.
it because it's always new people. There's always new people tapping in, and then people who in the crypto. I mean, people who in the silver and gold. They like to talk to and hear from other people who are in silver and gold, and like to see their assets too, because it's a community, and not too many people you can have this conversation with who really understand this asset. And sometimes you want to hear somebody reinforce what you already know and believe anyway, because it's such a small group of people who understand and who can tap in. Somebody said, is silver and gold a better investment than real estate or diverse? I think that you should be in real estate, land, gold, and silver. You definitely should have physical silver. Real estate is good. I won't say real estate is bad. There's pros and cons, obviously, to real estate. I look back in 2008. And it depends on how you're positioned, and what are you in commercial real estate, are you in a residential, what I mean, there's a lot of, are you in REITs, what I mean, there's a lot of different aspects there. When you're talking about real estate, it's a broad brush, but I would say that it's easier for the average person to get into physical silver and gold than it is to get into real estate. So I would say get into silver and gold. And why are you working to get into real estate? Go ahead, Shadow.
No, I was agreeing with you on that one because I was looking into far as real estate back in, I want to say about 2020, 2021. And if I had known about far as the different companies, well, Atcos Metal wasn't really around like that during that time period, right? Especially far as like with the membership that they have now. But if I had known that then, I would have just built up far as my precious metal assets, then jump into far as like the real estate investor. And it also does depend on far as with which market you're in, far as residential, commercial, industrial, like all of that.
Yeah.
Because like the residentials, yeah, they getting hit hard.
Yeah.
So, like, if anything, if you want to invest in commercial, which will be far as I look at things as far as work smarter, not harder. And far as a multifamily property is commercial, and a lot of people don't think about that. Affordable housings, far as mobile home parks, stuff like that, commercial. Storage units, commercial. Like, if you want to get into real estate, yes, but you need to, it's always good to diversify. You need both.
Yeah, definitely. One thing I do know about, like, sounds like with residential, like I tell people, mortgage is a death note. You pay that for 30 years. You could pay off half your mortgage and you're still paying based off of the full loan. It's amortized interest, and you don't have access to your equity. You will have to take out a second mortgage to get access to your equity. You miss 3 payments, they're ready to foreclose on your stuff. Now, what I recommend if you're going to get property is get a HELOC, but then get it in first lien position. So you never actually have a mortgage. What you have is a home equity line of credit in first lien position, and you either have it absorb your mortgage, so there is no mortgage, or you have a HELOC in first lien position from the beginning. Because if you do that, you're going to have instant access to your equity. You're going to be on a simple interest. You'll pay your house off within 5 to 7 years as opposed to 30 years. And there's a lot of other benefits, but most people don't even realize that that you don't have to get a mortgage. You can actually get a HELOC in first lien position and save. Oh, that's the other thing. You'll save, hundreds of thousands of dollars in interest by doing it that way as well, by getting that first lien HELOC. The only thing about it is that it's the interest is calculated daily. It's based on the interest rates, but the Federal Reserve is cutting rates right now. So I don't think rates
Facts.
per se is going to go higher. So if it's in a low rate environment, you'll be better off with that, especially if you can pay it off real quick. How do you spell that? What to look more into? How do you spell what? I have some of this information on my website too. So go to runwithrick.com, www.runwithrick.com. I got some of those things, everything that we talk about. A lot of it's on my website, still making some updates, but you can reach out to me from there as well. Go ahead, brother. You about to say something? Damn, Cobra knife popping right now. That shit too a little.
No, I was just agreeing as far as with the HELOC.
Yeah, the HELOC.
A lot of people don't even know much
they
about
don't know about that. That's another little secret of the wealthy, man. Like, why would you get if you really understood the power of a HELOC in first lien position, you wouldn't want to get a mortgage. Especially if you qualify, which is not hard to qualify for. And like right after, like you can have a mortgage and 24 hours later, you can go and refinance it into a HELOC at first lien. You're going to get rid of that mortgage. You're going to get, you're not going to be on an amortized interest. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is with the HELOC and first lien position, your payments are calculated off what you owe, not not the original loan amount. So if you paid off half your mortgage, if you paid off half of the, the note on your home, what you owe, your payment is going to be calculated off of that, not off of the original loan amount. So it's a whole lot, it's a whole lot. One of the secrets of the wealthy, HELOC, first lien position. We got some of that information inside my app as well. You can give me, reach out to me, and we got some banks that take care of that for you. But yeah, folks, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I'm telling you, I'm excited about the future. I think when I found out that Trump, I woke up today and I saw Trump won. I saw what the markets was doing. I know what I know. I felt wealthier. I feel wealthier. You know what I'm saying? This is the time to like really manifest and attract, because whatever you focus on, whatever you think is about to happen, it is going to happen. The world, everything is vibrating at a higher frequency right now. You got to watch what you think. You got to watch what you say. You got to watch what you do. You want to be operating in the highest vibration possible, because that's what this system is trying to do. It's trying to keep you on a low frequency vibration. It wants to keep you unconscious. They want to keep you like a zombie, eating the poison, entertainment, satisfying your lower desires, the lower frequencies. You know what I mean? And it's okay to take care of those lower frequencies, because they got to get taken care of, the root chakras and all, but you got to be able to tap into the higher ones too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's a beautiful time, man. I'm excited about this Trump cabinet. The transition team, I know he's going to bring his fresh new leadership. It's not going to be these neocons and the revolving door between corporations that has existed for so long, like Monsanto, and these people who get in and out of government and work for special interests and just fleece the people, and these lobbyists making laws that are against, the American people. Trump's going to look out for Americans. Trump's going to look out for the American people, cut income taxes, bring, put the corporations that are putting America first, put them in a better position. You know what I mean? And make crypto, U.S. crypto capital of the world, and stop the rigging of these markets with metals and everything else. We're going to go into a whole new era, man. It's going to be crazy. So I'm excited about that. But we do got some trouble ahead. So stay ready. You know what I'm saying? Get healthy. Okay. Get the heart rate up every day, once a week, twice a week. Get to the gym. Get the heart rate up. You know what I'm saying? Get the blood blowing, and just get ready. You know what I mean? Get ready. Get healthy. We're going to make America healthy again. We're going to make America wealthy again. That's all under this administration. That's the goal. Yeah, somebody said I definitely felt the wealth today. Not even cause of Trump. Yeah. But yeah, that being said, man, I'll let y'all say any last words, man, Conscious and Shadow Hawk, before we close this thing out. Anything y'all want to say to the people?
Yeah, one
Oh, I
last
gotta
thing I
say.
want to say. Go ahead, Conscious.
No, go ahead. You.
All right. I'm just gonna leave one note for everybody in the chat. Your wealth level is determined by your level of spirituality. On the level where you're working on it, when you're doing it. So if you're not in a higher level frequency, as far as within spirituality, I mean, you're not. It's you're not gonna make it. You got to raise your vibrations. You got to change your mindset. So it all starts first within your mind, getting the information, getting the knowledge, but applying that knowledge also. And like what Ricardo said, hey, get the blood pumping, work out in the mornings. Like that's all about building up your higher level of spirituality, because the mind, the body, and the spirit all correlates in one. It's all supposed to be balanced. So I yield.
Yeah, fire. Sound money clap for that, man. Appreciate that. That was fire for the people. Go ahead, brother Conscious.
No, all I'm gonna say is basically, like, you gotta speak it to the existence, and what do you call it? Like, watch your money, and cut out all the unnecessary spending. And I'm not. It's not a financial advice, but that's what I'm doing. I'm not gonna go out here and buy things I don't need. Like, basically keep my means low and stack up assets. But every day that I wake up, basically, I always gratitude right away. Then I get on the grind. I have my vision board, and always you gotta watch your words, because your words like a seed. So you might be thinking like you're joking around with yourself, but even that joke right there, you're planting a seed right there. So you really gotta watch with your words. Anything you say with "I am," it's gonna come true. So just watch your words, and hey, it's the greatest time to be alive.
Facts. Yeah, I concur, man. I concur. Greatest time to be alive. So look, folks, man, I appreciate y'all. Everybody who shared this out, smash the like button. Who went to the website, rumwithrick.com. Once again, for those who want to get physical silver and gold, getting it at cost, go to atcostmetals.com, www.atcostmetals.com. Enter referral code Ricardo Hamilton. I'm going to catch you guys on the next live stream. I should be live tomorrow night, maybe between 10 and 11. Depending on what comes out tomorrow, because every day is a show, man. You wake up now, you just don't know what's going to happen. You wake up and like, all right, what's going on today? Because it just seems like something happens every day. If something else happened, I'll definitely go live earlier. But with that being said, everybody be safe, be blessed. We'll catch you guys tomorrow night around 10 or 11 o'clock. All right.
All right, peace.